Hello everybody. Now we will see one game played by couple of my students. D4, D5, Knight F3, Knight C6. In general, D4, D5. What happens is the black and white will move these pawns like E6 or C6 or C5. The black pawns will C pawns will move, but in this game black played knight to C6. It is very common, sometimes knight to C6 and C4. Sometimes mostly plays white plays C4 in D4 D5 games, and black replies with C6 or something else. Okay, now let's continue from here. Knight to C3. So again, even white is also not playing C4, and this is a kind of typical D4 D5 which without using the C pawns. Okay, now let's see. Knight to F6. Now bishop to G5, attacking the knight to double up, and E6, and bishop takes knight. Not at all a good idea to exchange early. Queen to F6, E4. You can play E4. There is no hurry for it, but when you don't do castling and you try to develop pieces to the center and open the center right away, because the king is in the center, opening the center is not so wise. You have to castle immediately, then you can open the center. Okay, now takes it, and queen e7. Again, queen e7 is not a good move because you are just blocking your bishop. You can simply go to d8 or queen g6 or something like or queen f5 is also possible, but the queen f5 soon met with bishop to d3, something like that. Again, you can simply play queen a5 check, simply c3, then to castle or something like that. Anyways, but queen definitely does not belong to that square of e7. And next, okay, queen to e7, queen to e7, white played c3. Okay, c3 is makes sense because you can support the pawn on d4, and also after there is a possibility that you can jump the queen to something like queen to a4 or something like that, or queen to b6 in the further ideas. Okay, and e5. Again, the same plan we have discussed. Opening the center is not good with when your king is in the center. When you are in the center, you have to do castling, then open the center. That will make sense because the king will be in the safe squares and you can open the center. Then pawn takes pawn, knight takes, queen takes. Now simply queen here, queen e2 is forced because simply this bishop knight is pinned. Queen f3 is a blunder because of f5 and you are losing a piece. But immediately it loses with f5, but opponent played bishop f5, but bishop f5 has a defense with bishop to here. But once you play f5 here, you cannot defend with any other piece. Even though it is defended, you can kill it. Yeah. Now f5, bishop f5 is played and naturally defended with bishop to d3. Castling, and black also black castles and white castles. Bishop takes e4, again exchanging too early, yeah, and queen takes, queen to g5 check, king to uh, c2. Here actually f4 is also a good reply. Okay, king to c2. And now you can also go here with bishop to c5. Okay, and here plays a simple black played a simple blunder f5, not only giving a pawn free. After there is a forced exchange, queen takes queen and bishop takes, and simply king have, either king is have to give the rook or it will be mated. For example, if rook plays here and simply you can grab the rook because it is attacked twice. If the king moves again, the problem rook takes rooks is a checkmate. So this is what happens when you don't develop pieces and try to push things. Attacking your opponent is another example that you will face a terrible positions and you are giving tactics for your opponent. So I urge my students always, some of the students playing here is when they are not able to apply these things and apply the basics right, don't develop your pieces, of course definitely these tactics will harm you. Thank you very much. This is a good understanding why complete development is necessary. Thank you very much.